Hello everyone, this is Arcarpet12, and today is going to be the first time I've actually reacted to Dan Bull on this channel, which is honestly really pathetic because Dan Bull is one of the OGs and one of the greatest of the nerdcore community, and I feel like I've done him a disservice by only reacting to him when he's been featured on other people's songs. So we're doing his newest song, which is for Horizon Forbidden West, called A World Reborn. I haven't played either Horizon game, like I mentioned when I did my Miracle sound reaction, but I'm very interested in them, and I have seen them played, and I know some of the story elements, but obviously since I haven't played through either game, I don't know all of it. So I'm sure there will be spoilers. If you have not played Horizon Forbidden West, I cannot say that name. If you haven't played this game before, expect visual and potential like lyrical spoilers. So keep that in mind as you're listening to this. If you like this and you want to listen to this without my interruptions, link will be in the description below. Go support Dan Bull, go run this up, like, comment, subscribe on his video, and while you're down there, if you don't mind doing the same for me, I would really appreciate it. Lets me know what you guys want to see in the future. Yeah, so let's get into this because I'm excited for it. Also, Dan, I'm sorry that I haven't reacted to you before. This already feels different from most of Dan's songs. A lot more grandiose. I really like this.
No health insurance here, not even a quill that could fill these forms. There's a shortage of fur in the area. We're therefore unsure how we'll keep warm. When you've only ever been east of the dawn, you never know when to get weather all these storms. There's a westerly wind all aboard for the quest to begin to the purest shores. You can attempt to ignore Nora, you'll see hell, find it all in order. The Lord works in our ways. Have you all ever heard of God ways? This is not a world that God made. We lost faith in our place and lost grace. The cog rotates, the machine it roars to life. There's no place more scenic, yet more depraved or more deprived. So don't pray it will provide. You won't be saved or brought to light. You only take a never given place. Your fate is all but signed. You're preordained with course to fight, of course the pain will course through vital mortal veins and course arise. You like a quarter pound around a tasty side of salted fries, assaulted by a poltergeist that's blighting all your days with awful nights until you change your course, your plight.
Because this is going to keep going, because I know how Dan Bull structures his songs, there's not going to be very many pauses. I'm just picking a spot right here. Very arbitrary, but I need to, or otherwise I'm never going to get in word edgewise between this man, which is normally fine, but if this is a reaction video, I kind of need to be able to talk. So, one thing that I've always appreciated with all of Dan's songs that I have heard, I haven't heard all of them because he releases like once a week, sometimes twice a week if he really feels motivated. He is insane. There's a reason why he is the original, and if you go to his channel, he's probably got like 1,000 songs or something at this point. But one thing I really appreciate and enjoy about the way Dan does his songs is that he is very, very precise with all of his wordplay. And sometimes it can take 3 or 4 listenings to really catch everything that he puts into them. It's like finding additional Easter eggs after Easter is over with, because you always find something new inside of it, and it's always so like phonically pleasing. There we go. Words are difficult. English is hard. There's always something new and exciting and interesting to dissect in all of his songs. With this song, I can already tell that there's going to be some things I'm going to have to listen to again, but as of right now, what I'm hearing and what I'm listening to is I'm listening to the way he's putting his rhyme scheme together, that's just par for the course. But I'm also listening to the way that he is going about like matching his rhymes to the beat, which is another thing that he is really, really good at. And he is a master of the craft. There are very few rappers out there, either nerdcore or otherwise, that can really do this in a way that I feel is even remotely similar to what Dan can do. Stipendium can do it, but they work side by side so often that, like, at this point they could probably interchange each other's rhyme schemes and it wouldn't matter because they're just that good. But yeah, it's very difficult for me to find another rapper that I could like right off the top of my head that I could point to and say they are capable of keeping up with the way Dan is able to write. That's not trying to discredit anyone else. That's just, as I mentioned in a previous video, many artists have a trademark, and that just happens to be Dan's trademark. And it's a fantastic trademark, and I love listening to it. But it also means that, like, it makes it interesting and unique, which is how you distinguish yourself in a community that has so many fantastic artists. So this is the reason why I say that Dan is, you know, one of the best and one of the most original. It's because he's been doing it for over a decade. He knows what he's doing. There are very few that can compete with him on his writing schemes. And there are very few that can compete with him with the level of intricacies he puts into every single song. And the fact he can do it weekly and sometimes twice a week is astronomical. But it just is just, it's at the same time, it's simultaneously impressive and intimidating, you know? Because you never know exactly how many things you're going to find on your third, fourth, fifth, sixth listen to that you didn't catch before. There are some of these older songs that I'm still finding new stuff to. That's just how bad I am at catching bars. But anyway, yeah, no, this song specifically, fantastic. I love the orchestration and instrumentation that he's put into the background. I love the way he's conducted all of this. And yeah, it's just fantastic.
It's still the same, it's watertight. With will to change, you will survive. You've got it all to gain in glory. You'll realize the will surprise. Your teary eyes are well with sights to fill a wide horizon. A girl reborn in a world reborn, another dawn is rising. The land we live in is defiantly abundant in the surprises it is providing. The sun in the sky, I'm willing to die no matter how high it's rising. However you try, you'll never arrive at the horizon. However you try, you'll never arrive at the horizon. And you're reborn. How did the elders before even build these walls? How did it steal these swords? They've been out of here for many thousands of years, yet still these swords. Why do we keep ignoring the warnings? When and how will we be warned? Don't bow. Don't be thinking you'll curtsy. Her palms are scarred. Her fingers are dirty. There's calluses on her skin under her feet. Don't try getting intimate flirty. She might get a bit stingy with mercy, then they're even dirty. Folksy anecdotes of the chosen one are overdone. Although for some there's no discerning romantic poetry of heroic feats and know she's done. No foe she won't confront and overcome. No stone to overturn. No frozen tundra's gonna turn her home to where she's coming from.
That is exactly what I was talking about. This entire section is a proof of concept of what I was just describing. This entire section right here is exactly what I was trying to like put into words. Just the way he phonetically made all that work was astounding. Especially since he was going off the beat and then rejoining the beat and then going off the beat again, and yet it still merged into something that was cohesive. Like, that is why he is one of the best.
When we're purely wondrous wonder strokes such as those, well, no wonder I won the show. Come on, let's go. And you're reborn, in a world reborn. How did the elders before even build these walls? How did it steal these swords? They've been out of here for many thousands of years, yet still these swords. Why do we keep ignoring the warnings? When and how will we be warned? Living's defiantly abundant in the surprises it is providing. The sun in the sky, I'm willing to die no matter how high it's rising. However you try, you'll never arrive at the horizon. However you
That was beautiful. I loved it. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, go support this man. Go check him out on Patreon and Spotify and every place that you can, because you're always going to find like at least a dozen songs that are going to be to your liking, even if you don't even like the game that he's talking about. Yeah, but that's all I got. Thank you for joining me. This was Archive of 12, and I shall see you in the next video.